Good morning, students. This lesson is for class 6 for the subject of biology, chapter number 1, the leaf of your textbook, Concise Biology, Selena Publishers. It is being submitted to you on 5th of April 2021. Children, try to recollect different types of plants you see around you. They are living organisms and make the surroundings green. Plants are of various types. Some are small or medium sized, called herbs and shrubs, while some are big and tall plants known as trees. In addition, there are two more types of plants which need some support to grow. They are called climbers and creepers. Some plants bear flowers like rose, mustard, mango and are called flowering plants. Plants like ferns, algae, do not bear flowers and are called non-flowering plants. Plants show variations in structure and shape, size and color of their leaves, flowers, roots and stems. However, the overall structure of these plants is same. All plants consist of two parts, the root system and the shoot system. Let us discuss the root system first. As you know, root system is the underground non-green part of a plant. It consists of a primary root and its branches. It develops from the radicle of the seed. As per the functions, root system anchors or fixes the plant in the soil. Roots help the plant to absorb water and minerals from the soil. Also, roots prevent soil erosion. Children, roots are further of two types, taproot and fibrous root. Taproot has only one main and long root called primary root. The smaller roots that grow from the main root are called secondary roots. Such roots grow vertically deep into the soil. Taproots are found in dicot plants such as gram, carrot, and tea. Whereas fibrous roots do not have a main root. They are short and of same thickness, arising from the base of the stem and grow horizontally in the soil. Fibrous roots are found in monocot plants such as maize and grass. Now, after root system, let us discuss the shoot system. The aerial part of the plant which grows above the soil is called the shoot system. It consists of stem, leaves, buds, flowers, and fruits. It develops from the plumule of the seed. Leaves are attached at the stem at regions called nodes. And the section of stem between the nodes is an internode. The upper angle between the stem and the leaf at the node is called leaf axil. Axillary or lateral buds are located in the leaf axils. It gives rise to new leaves and branches, whereas terminal or apical buds are present at the tips of the main stem and branches. Now, children, the functions of the stem. As you know, stem supports branches, leaves, flowers, and fruits. Stem keeps leaves spread out for sunlight. Water and minerals are transported through stem to different parts of shoot. Food is also conducted from leaves to all other parts of plant, including roots. Green stems also prepare food for the plant. Now, let's understand the different parts of a leaf. The leaf is a green and flat structure that arises from the node of stem and its branches. A leaf has a bud in its axil called axillary bud, which grows into a new branch. A leaf has four main parts: leaf blade or lamina, which is the flat, thin, green, and broad part of the leaf. Second main part is leaf stalk, or we say petiole. It is the short, narrow part of the leaf that joins the lamina to the stem. Children, leaf without petiole is called sessile leaf, and the leaf with petiole is called stalked leaf. Now the third part of the leaf is midrib. The petiole continues in the lamina as a thick vein in the middle. This is called midrib. It extends up to the tip of the leaf. Then comes veins. Many lateral branches arise from the midrib. They are called veins, which further branch out to form veinlets or venules. Veins perform two functions. Number one, transport water into the leaves from the stem and also transport food prepared in the leaves to the stem. It also provides support to the leaf. With this topic, I am ending up today's lesson. But before that, let us have a quick recapitulation. Number one, the point on the stem from where a leaf arises. Number two, flat, thin, expanded part of the leaf. Number three, the part of the plant which grows under the ground. Number four, the part of the plant which grows above the soil. Number five, the central big vein of a leaf. And number six, the part of leaf that joins the lamina to the stem. The answers to the above questions are number one, node, number two, lamina, number three, root system, number four, shoot system, number five, midrib, and number six, petiole. In the end, children, kindly note down the home assignment and do it neatly in your notebooks. Question number one, what are the four functions of roots? Number two, differentiate between taproot and fibrous root with examples. And question number three, draw diagrams for the following. That is taproot, fibrous root, and structure of leaf. Thank you, children.